about a chemical label and what is on it. On buildings and other locations that store chemicals, you may have seen these diamond-shaped pictures with 4 colors and numbers or symbols in each of the sections. You may have wondered what they stand for and how to read them. These chemical labels are the NFPA 704, developed by the National Fire Protection Association to help emergency responders know how to deal with chemicals in the area in the event of a fire or other emergency. The top of the symbol is colored red and indicates fire hazards. Inside of this part of the diamond, there will be a number 0 to 4. 0 will indicate the least hazard, and 4 indicates the most hazard. The number 0 in the red portion means that this chemical will not burn under normal conditions. The number 1 indicates that it requires significant preheating in order to burn. The flash point will be above 200 degrees Fahrenheit, or 93 degrees Celsius. The number 2 indicates that it requires moderate preheating to burn, or very high ambient temperatures. Its flash point will be below 200 degrees Fahrenheit. The number 3 indicates that it is flammable, and its flash point will be below 100 degrees Fahrenheit. The number 4 indicates the most hazard in terms of flammability. It is highly flammable and may vaporize under normal conditions. The flash point is below 73 degrees Fahrenheit. The left section of the NFPA 704 symbol is colored blue and indicates health hazards. Inside this part of the diamond, you will find a number from 0 to 4. Here, 0 represents the least hazard, while 4 represents the most severe health risk. A number 0 in the blue portion means the chemical poses no significant risk to health under normal conditions of use. Exposure is unlikely to cause any adverse health effects. A number 1 signals slight health hazard. Exposure may cause minor irritation or residual injury, but only at very high doses, or with intense or prolonged contact. A number 2 indicates a moderate health hazard. Temporary or minor residual injury may occur with intense or continued, but not chronic exposure. Specialized protective equipment may be recommended when handling. A number 3 represents a serious health hazard. Short-term exposure could cause serious temporary or moderate residual injury, even with brief contact. Proper protective gear and strict safety guidelines are necessary during handling. A number 4 indicates an extreme health hazard. Very short exposure could be fatal or cause major permanent injury. Strictest controls and full protective equipment, including possible avoidance of any exposure, are required. The right section of the NFPA 704 symbol is colored yellow and represents reactivity hazards. Reactivity refers to the potential for the chemical to explode. Inside this part of the diamond, you will see a number from 0 to 4. A 0 indicates the least hazard, while 4 signals substances with the highest reactivity risk. A number 0 in the yellow portion means the chemical is stable under typical conditions, even when exposed to fire. It will not react with water and poses virtually no reactivity hazard. A number 1 signals slight instability. The chemical is normally stable, but it can become unstable when exposed to elevated temperatures and pressures. It will not react violently, but should be handled with some caution. A number 2 designates moderate instability. Such substances may undergo violent chemical change at elevated temperatures and pressures, or react with water to release energy, but they do not detonate. A number 3 represents serious instability. These chemicals may detonate or undergo explosive decomposition, but only under strong initiating conditions, such as being subjected to heat or a strong shock. They may also react violently with water. A number 4 indicates an extreme reactivity hazard. This means the chemical can readily detonate or explode at normal temperatures and pressures, or with minimal input, such as a light shock or brief exposure to heat. Extreme caution is required with all handling and storage. Lastly, let's look at the white portion of this chemical symbol. This is known as the special section. It may remain blank, or may have letters or a symbol inside. The letters OXY, or just OX, means the chemical is an oxidizer and the chemical can burn without oxygen being present. The letters SA mean simple asphyxiant, which means they can displace oxygen in the air and should not be used in enclosed spaces. A W with a line through it means that water should not be mixed with this chemical and may cause a violent reaction. This is a radioactive symbol. or you may see the letters RAD or RA. Make sure you handle carefully to avoid overexposure. A skull and crossbones or the letters POI indicates a substance is poisonous. This is the biohazard symbol. The white square may also be marked with the letters BIO. This means there is something that poses a hazard to human health. The letters COR means the object is corrosive and can eat through tissue or other materials. Acid means that the substance is a strong acid. AALK indicates a strong alkaloid or base. CRYO or CYL refers to cryogenic or extremely cold substances. Now you know about what chemical labels stand for. See if you can see them on buildings and determine what they mean.